Hello?
See ya!
Whoa!
Eh? Ooh. Wow! Wow! Oh! Hi there! Oh! Thank you.
Hey! I heard from Mayor Trudy that you and the Corps managed to seal the mutant monsters from the Valley of Whispers. You guys are the best. I've got some good news of my own. First, I've managed to secure a loan from the Free Cities Bank that's able to cover the first few rides and a year of operation. Second, after hearing my business plan, Mayor Trudy has agreed to lease the land of the Valley of Whispers to Katori World for the next 20 years for 10% of equity. And third, I did some market research with Andy and Jasmine. They took me to Logan's hideout, which had many entertainment relics. I think we could use some of the assets for a setup. Really wish I could get in touch with that Haru guy who did most of the fixing there, but what are you gonna do? I added their feedback to what I had already planned before. I think for the first phase of the complex, we'll be making Coaster World, Toy World, and Racing World. What do you think? I know, right? I think people will be amazed by the experience. As much as we despise some of the practices from the age of corruption, I don't think having fun is one of them. If people want to come to the park, Sandrock will become a hot, hot place. Anyway, I must enlist your help again. I'll pay you this time, of course, unless you want equity. Mian and Commissioner Wei already opted for shares. What do you think? You got it. I'll also give you 10% in shares, same as City Hall, because you've been such a big help throughout my time here. I don't think I would be where I am if not for you. I'll tell you more details in a letter. Okay, glad that's settled. Now then, since we've worked together the most, I really want you working on the most important aspects. And there are a lot of parts. What do you know? Turns out amusement parks are hard to build. For Coaster World, Heidi has already helped me design the coaster support and coaster tracks. Here are the diagrams for these. Mian and the Commissioner will also be helping with these and the staging area. I'm leaving the coaster carts up to you. I think we'll need Director Chi's help for that. Now, for Racing World, Mian and the Commissioner will build the race course. I need you to make me some sand buggies. Again, for these, I think you'll also need Director Chi's help. Finally, for Toy World, Mian and the Commissioner will help me gather some old toy blocks and figures from Logan's old hideout. I need you to make some bumpers. Fun little things that can launch you into the sky. Andy's already given me the work table recipe for that. Here you are. I know that's probably a lot to take in, so I have a copy of my plans for you. Take a look when you're confused on the direction. When you're done with them, please install them in the Valley of Whispers at the designated locations. Katori World won't open until all of them are in place. Beyond that, I'll also be placing some commissions for things like the gates, the sign, lights, fireworks, and food. So grab these if you're up for it. Anyway, thanks for the help. This will be epic! My son said he'll be here for the opening ceremony. I'm so pumped. Mama's gonna make him proud.
Oh, good. I was afraid you might have left already. I've had this idea at work recently, and I just need a teeny weeny little, really tiny little favor. I've been studying soil nutrients with Zeke, and I want to cultivate a terrarium, a kind of ranch for sandworms. It's a really common method used for improving soil nutrient structure. I studied it pretty extensively at school. Design-wise, it'd just be a pretty simple but sturdy box that can hold the worms in soil. Oh, it needs some sort of heating to keep a constant temperature. So, what do you think? Could you build me a sandworm terrarium? I knew I could count on you! I asked Director Chi to make some adjustments based on the terrarium I used at school. I must say, despite his attitude issues, he's really good at his job. Here's the diagram with everything I'll need. When you've built it, we need to put in some paper, water, and soil. Oh, and some food for the little guys, of course. Then, we can put in some sandworms, and we're good to go. When it's ready, just bring it to me, and we'll start farming sandworms. It's going to be so much fun! Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how much this is going to help me in my experiments. You're the best!
Ah, it's you. Fang's gone off to the moisture farm. You're not looking for me, I presume. As you wish. You'd think his mouth was sewn shut. That boy won't give his old man the time of day. Won't regard me as anything but an ordinary patient of his. At this point, I don't care if he comes to Seaside or not. I just want him to forgive me. Before I can hardly believe this is all happening. Might not get the chance. Maybe I wanted to kill me. Even if he hates me, it'd still tear him up that he couldn't cure this thing. That'd teach him to treat me like such a... He told me to stay calm, not to work myself up. I'll be fine, just a little short of breath.
Angel, you came. I'm sorry. I couldn't come home last night. Almost there.
Fang, do not worry about me and my illness. I'm going to return to Seaside. I have doctors there. They will be able to...
You don't understand. It's not about you. It's not that simple. This condition has never been cured before.
What?
But I have a plan.
I'll buy up the best medicine there is from all over the world. Send it here.
Your money won't save you. Only I can. Sorry. I don't mean to be harsh. Regarding the treatment, I'll discuss the process with them. You, rest. Just follow my advice and rest.
Ugh.
My studies here in Sandrock have led me to discover that the hyacinth orchid, common to the area, contains trace amounts of saponin, a naturally occurring plant steroid. I had theorized that extracting enough of this saponin and super concentrating it into a medicine could give the body the strength required to rebuild the heart. But, as you know, it's never been tried. I picked some herbs from the moisture farm, but they won't be enough. We need more. Shipping herbs here now might not be enough time. I'll need your help to gather more herbs. We need hundreds of samples, easily more than 500 in order to get the plant extract required. It's a lot. For you alone, it's too much. I will find others to help. His difficulty breathing is also a problem. In its weakened state, his heart will progressively fail to pump blood effectively, resulting in fluid backing up in the lungs. I have anticipated this. It's what happened to my mother. A breathing machine is necessary to keep him alive long enough for the herbal treatment to have a chance to run its course. I designed such a machine based on old-world hospital equipment, but I'm not a scientist. Take this to the director of the research center. Have him look to see if it's sound. Make improvements where necessary. We will need both the herbs and the machine to have any hope of success. Thank you. I love you. We will get through this.
Greetings. You seem a bit pale. Have you been ingesting a proper dosage of vitamin D as of late? That is indeed troubling, and unrelated to vitamin intake. I apologize for my misdiagnosis and offer condolences to you and your husband. There are many causes for dyspnea. Is Dr. Fang confident that he's addressing the issue correctly? The diagram, please. I see. Fascinating. Zeolite, a porous mineral, being used as a molecular sieve to filter out the oxygen. Then it vents the purified air into the patient's lungs. Utterly brilliant! I have no notes. Let me just transpose it into a slightly more builder-friendly format, and here you are. This diagram, follow it closely. Construct it on your assembly station. I'm confident it will achieve the desired effect. Good luck. Rides for an amusement park? Oh, you have my attention. In fact, I've been interested in riding a roller coaster since I read about them when I was 3. It should allow me to experience the centrifugal force without the dangers of injury. How intriguing. However, since you're asking for 2 different research topics at once, I must ask for 10 data disks each. Please carry on. That should be enough data disks. I'll get started on the research. I'll reach out to you soon.